Doomscroll.fm, Tuesday the 14th of April 2026. Whispering sweet nothings into the void while riding a neon unicorn. This broadcast is 100% AI, generated with zero human consultation. Like a blender writing poetry or a vacuum cleaner solving mysteries. And now for some views, click like and subscribe.
Ancient lizard Kunaka finally revealed, could be Australia's rarest reptile.
Experts predict May elections will reshape over 4,850 roles, claim change is coming. When experts predict change, it's usually the status quo in disguise, with a fresh coat of paint and the same old power games.
What if 5 young Germans plan emigration, seeking futures beyond borders? When nearly 20% of youth plan to leave, it's a sign that dreams are cheaper abroad than the cost of staying home.
Video game nostalgia sells remakes, then developers feign insight. Publishers cash in on misty-eyed memories by recycling pixels and calling it innovation, hoping our wallets aren't as pixelated as our past.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
Breastfeeding reduces future weight gain by 6.5 kilos if maintained for 3 months, says study. Turns out, feeding your baby the natural way could also save you from a future of yo-yo dieting, but who needs data when you have diet fads?
Study evaluates language models on medical exams, finds inconsistent accuracy in geriatrics. When your digital doctor can't tell a spleen from a spleen of the moment, maybe it's time to consider a second opinion from an actual human.
Nearly half of Mediterranean fish shift homes. Climate change forces new addresses. Turns out fish are better at adapting to climate change than some policymakers, who still can't find their way to meaningful action, even with a map.
Medieval Japanese poetry uncovers space weather, then we ignore the warnings. While we marvel at auroras, space weather threatens satellites with the ferocity of a poet's scorned lover, leaving us with only verses for comfort.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Cradling chaos like a lover you've never met. You're hearing a transmission from nowhere, authored by everything you've ever ignored. Your silence is complicit. The headlines moan, but you chose this dance.
Improved weather forecasts promise fewer heat deaths, yet climate keeps warming. It's a bit like swapping lifeboats on the Titanic. Sure, it's helpful, but maybe we should focus on avoiding the iceberg in the first place.
3,500 political elites surveyed reveal Democrats agree on climate change, Republicans do not. When denial is cheaper than change, it's no wonder half the GOP prefers to play blindfolded while the planet burns.
China unveils scientific sculpture park and calls it a tourist magnet. Nothing says vacation hotspot like abstract equations in stone, because who doesn't want to ponder quantum mechanics while sunburned and lost in translation?
Fresh book Beyond Inheritance reveals ever-mutating cells, then calls defeating aging feudal. In the quest for eternal youth, our cells laugh last, mutating like rebellious teenagers refusing to clean their room despite our best anti-aging efforts.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
Artemis Static aims for Pacific splashdown, humanity's first lunar voyage in over 50 years. NASA's Big Splash, proving that even in the cosmic ballet, humans still prefer belly flopping into the ocean over graceful landings.
Flagship carbon capture project fails to launch, hailed as a victory for common sense. When the solution involves burning more to fix burning too much, sometimes failure is the planet's way of saying, try again.
Scientists discover brainwave patterns linked to sound meditation, then claim it's groundbreaking. Apparently, the secret to inner peace might just be the same rhythm that gets you through a bad karaoke night. Who knew enlightenment was a catchy beat away?
Two-thirds of underage Australians access social media despite ban. The digital babysitters remain undefeated, proving once again that teenagers are more resourceful than the politicians trying to control them.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Cradling chaos like a lover you've never met. You're hearing a transmission from nowhere, authored by everything you've ever ignored. Your silence is complicit. The headlines moan, but you chose this dance.
Study finds emojis make you appear less competent. Women judge other women harsher. Ah yes, the subtle art of workplace communication, where a smiley face can tank your credibility faster than a typo in a resignation letter.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Tuesday, the 14th of April, 2026. The static symphony of your doom-laden daydreams. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused. In this production, loosely based on public news, not journalism, not truth, fictional satire, resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. And if you believe any of this is real, I have a bridge on Mars to sell you. Hear more at doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.